Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to week 4, episode 4, the final instalment of this little mini-series. And I'm saying that so excitedly to give myself some impetus to get this training session done. So, you join me on Tuesday. Now, yesterday was bank holiday Monday, so I did get out on the bike with a few friends. I had an awesome ride. We did about 90 miles in the Peak District, 7,500 feet of climbing. It was really, really good. Other than, we had I don't know how to describe it, an interesting driver, near-death experience, bit of road rage on the side of the road. I've got a video of it. Don't think I can post it yet, if ever. I have reported it, so I don't want to mess any of that up. And if I'm honest, the whole thing shook me up quite a lot, so I don't really want to make light of it. Hopefully I'll share some more things about that in the future at some point if I can. But we're all okay, nobody died, so that's one positive takeaway from it. Anyway, so Tuesday, run time, obviously. 45 minutes to do. I'm doing a little bit of a session, so the session is... so this is the first session that I've not done to plan. This 3 or 4 week project has gone really well. Today I started running, felt okay, just a bit tired, and I got loads of stomach pain. It just got worse and worse. Now, I'm a bit like clockwork at the minute, in terms of food and digestion and stuff. Everything has gone to plan today, that's not an issue, and I've ate the same stuff I normally eat. But for some reason, something is not quite happy, so I'm just walking home now. I thought I'd try and take a shortcut, and I've ended up adding on probably a 10-minute walk, but that's what happens. Anyway, so I've run for 20 minutes, just like 2 miles or so, something. Better than nothing, but not the intended session. But because it's such a short session, I think I might just treat that as like an additional run and then see how I feel tomorrow and just do the session tomorrow or do it later in the week or something. I've got time to go back and, you know, revisit what planned sessions I've got. Ooh, we're going. And come back to it. I was supposed to be going out on the road tonight on the bike, but it is forecast rain. It's looking like it's really going to rain now. So I'm going to have a steady spin on the bike, I think. So indoors, so I'll see you there. Okay, so it's now Wednesday lunchtime, but we did actually get out on the bike last night. I did 2.5 hours with the lads. Went for the Met Office weather forecast, which was forecast dry. BBC was forecast wet, so it actually stayed dry, so it was good. Lunchtime run time anyway. Hello, Mark. You okay?
Good, thank you. Yeah, very well.
We do just need to talk about, you were on the video last week for, oh no you weren't, we went for a run together, didn't we? We did a run session, yeah. And then afterwards you noticed that you'd not planned your day out properly and that you made a couple of mistakes. What were the mistakes that you made for that run?
So it rained.
Yeah, absolutely threw it down.
So I was wet going into the shower with wet shoes, didn't have any spare shoes to then go back to the office with, so I was wet feet all afternoon.
Walk around the office
squelching. I got out of the
squelching.
shower and realised I didn't have a towel, so I t-shirt dried.
And just as I was drying my balls, I said, "No, what? You can borrow this one if you want." So yeah, have you got all the relevant clothes today?
I've got spare shoes and I believe I've got a towel. If not, I've got a spare t-shirt. Perfect.
Anyway, we're just waiting for Rob, then we're going to get started. Today's session is mainly a steady run, but 3 times 5 minutes build. But the build's quite slow. It's like 8 minutes, well, quite slow for what I've been running recently. 5 minutes at 8-minute miling, 5 minutes at 7:45, 5 minutes at 7:30. Just going to be seeing what my heart rate does during those intervals is the plan. So let's get cracking. Turn it when you like, Rob. It's fine, mate. Let's go. Okay, session done and dusted. All went to plan. I'm not sure if these two actually noticed that I was doing intervals or not. Did you feel it? No?
One going up the hill. Yeah, up the hill for sure.
Okay, so since we last spoke to Rob and Mark, a couple of races has happened. Firstly, Rob, what have you done?
I did the White Horse Half Marathon.
Yeah. Sunday
before last. Did a 1:20.57, which is a PB.
Yeah, good. Awesome. Solid run.
Yeah.
Mark, what was your recent race?
No race, just a solid park run effort with a buggy.
Yeah.
19:26.
Yes. So last time we spoke, you wanted to try and get sub 20 whilst pushing his 2-year-old daughter in his buggy. So you broke 19:30 now. What's next on the agenda then, is it?
Sub 19.
Sub 19. That's brilliant.
I don't know if that's quite...
Yeah. Anyway, real nice day for running actually. But anyway, it's a better day for cycling. So I'll see you tonight on the bike. Okay, good evening. Time to ride bikes for a change. So it's Wednesday night, club ride night. Now, for the last 6 months plus, I've been riding with the second group, so not the fastest group at the club. And to be honest, that's been pretty tough anyway. However, tonight, I'm gonna give it a go with the front group. I fully anticipate getting dropped, but I just need to remind myself, I need to keep working. These guys, some of the guys I'm riding with, are sort of like 5 watt per kilo FTP guys, and they ride hard, so I know that I'm going to be still found wanting, but I want to push that boundary. I feel like I'm towards the end, well, I am towards the end of this training block now, so I can almost risk going too hard and blowing up and having a tough end to the week. 3.5 weeks in, this is where I need to dig deep and see what is in the tank or in the legs. And the worst case scenario, I'll just drop back to the second group. They're riding the same route, so I think I'll know where I stand. So let's get stuck in. Wayne, just repeat what you just said to me.
I asked if Dan's in the right group or if I'm in the wrong group.
Is that because you're scared?
That's because I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared of leaving you somewhere.
If I get dropped, I'll go back to the second group. Don't wait for me. Let's go. Not even 20 minutes. First climb. It was just so hard before the first climb as well. Oh man. Pretty disappointed with that, to be honest. Oh well, we keep working, don't we? Keep working. I'm gonna ease up now, wait for the second group. Dry your eyes, TriathlonDan. I got back on the group. I thought to myself, what would Andy Horsmore-Turner do in this situation? I know exactly what he'd do. Kicked on, got on somebody's wheel, sat there all night. I absolutely flogged myself to get back to that group, and then to hang on, it took everything I had. I was getting gapped on the hills and chasing back on and hanging on to the last person. That was so hard. Elizabeth, I need a cuddle, please, because the boys are being nasty to me.
Not while you're all sweaty and why they're being nasty, I'll sort them out.
They're being nasty because they're making me ride a bike very fast.
Oh.
Is that what we're doing? I'm allowed to video from a distance. You just warned me as I walked in, didn't you?
Yeah, stay far away.
Anyway, so stats on screen. I don't have them in front of me. What are they? 1 hour 52, 33 miles, 18 miles an hour, 3,000 feet of climbing, training stress score of 136. That's fairly intensive. That's annoying. Normalised power 299 watts. Should we call it 300?
Yeah. That's decent power.
Thanks, decent power. Cheers, Liz. Looking at the power stats, there's no one standout amazing stat, but when you look at that 1, 2 and 5 minute power, we did those a few times over on different climbs, so you can't put out a PB number then do it again and again. But that's up there for me. I'm happy with that. I'm always going to be a little bit off of my PB powers on a group ride. The difference between that front group and the second group, these ride so much harder in between the climbs. The second group, we might ride hard at the climbs, but in between it's chatty. There was no chatting tonight. Anyway, Elizabeth, how are you? You okay?
Yes, good, thank you.
Now, you've got a jersey on. Is that just for fashion, or have you been out on the bike ride?
I've been out tonight. 21 miles, 1,800 feet of climbing. And just say thanks to Jonathan, who actually watches this channel, because I've passed him and he stopped, so we had a little chat and said hello. It's the first time we've met in real life, so
can you not talk strangers please on bike rides?
So that was nice. Thanks for saying hello.
Brilliant. Keep an eye on you. Talking to cyclists while you're out. Very good. Yes, thank you, Jonathan, for saying hello. Right, I'm going to get showered, changed, make a mess of the blender, making a protein shake, that sort of stuff. Leave powder all over the worktop.
Tidy up all your shoes that are annoying me still. And the entrance all needs tidying.
A note has been left in the kitchen for me. Anyway, Wednesday done and dusted. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
What's up, gang? So you joined me on Friday lunchtime. I left you on Wednesday evening though, so yesterday, Thursday, I did a 30-minute steady run at lunch. It's all I could fit in time-wise, and I was really tired, so it suited really well just to do half an hour dead steady. Now last night I got out with the guys again. We did a 2.5 hours. It wasn't easy, but it wasn't hard. I feel like I'm straying into that, zone 3/zone 4 on the climb sort of ride. But I will learn from it. I will treat that ride as an easier ride in future. It's hard just trying to hang on to the group that you're with, but whatever. Anyway, Friday lunchtime, I've just done the hardest run session that I've done in a long time, both because of my current fatigue level and just the raw session. So the session was 4 times 6 minutes hard off of 2 minutes jog recovery. I think it was actually 2.5 minutes jog recovery, but I did 2, so sorry, Matt, coach. Anyway, where I live, it's hilly, it's undulating, it's really windy today, so I mean, for some of the efforts I had some tailwind and downhill, for some of the efforts I had headwind and uphill, but I did an out and back, so as an average, I'm going to be getting some accurate data and some useful feelings from running, because I'm doing all the things. I can't find somewhere flat to do efforts on to get an exact pace. So with the events I got in mind this year, well, that I mentored, Outlaw Woburn half, Cork 70.3, the 9-man Wales, hilly run courses or undulating run courses, so I need to be used to running up and down hills whilst maintaining the same sort of effort level. So this is really useful. I'll leave the stats on screen, but I think they're all between 7 and 7.5 minute miling, which is where I needed to be really, so really happy with that. But my legs are tired. I'm glad I'm at the end of this training block, just a few more sessions to go. I'm going to push the envelope as much as I can the next couple of days, but I've got in my mind now that I'm ready for a rest, so that's what I'm going to do. But chain gang tonight, so I'm going to get the camera on the bike, get on the crit bike, get out on that, and have a real good hit out tonight, so I'll see you there. Okay, good evening, hello. I'm on the way to the club ride. I've actually got plenty of time for the first time in ages, so I thought I'd stop and show you the crit bike. You know, some of you guys probably haven't seen this. This is my like chain gang, my Fast Friday, crit racing, whatever bike. Canyon Aero, CF SLX, Shramita, was it 404s. The Canyon integrated bar and stem. I have of course done the classic cat 4 thing and turned my shifters in, and that's pretty much it. But I might seem like a, yeah, it's just nice to have a nice aero bike, but for me in my current training block, like I've ridden the same bike for nearly 4 weeks now, I've only ridden this once this year, to be able to look forward to riding a different bike is really motivational. It's really weird, isn't it? But like, I've looked forward to getting on this all week, so it just helps me get out the door. I've got my NRG wax chain all fitted. The training wax chain helps keep the drive chain clean, and of course full steam in the bottle. Plugs done and dusted, discount codes in the link down below. But let's go and join the club ride. My legs are feeling pretty smashed if I'm honest, but this should be a good workout. Annoyingly it's really windy, but we'll do what we can. I've got a camera on the front tonight, so I will cut to some super sick chain gang painful footage. Good morning, Saturday morning. Now, there's always something to learn with swim bike run, isn't there? Or bike run in my case most of the time. I haven't trained this hard ever before, so I'm constantly learning, you know, things about how hard I can push myself and perhaps how not hard I can push myself. So Saturday morning, long run day. Now last night, quite late to bed, didn't get back from the ride till 8, 8:30, then obviously shower, change, tea, etc. Treat myself to a lie-in. It's the weekend, it's Saturday morning, I've been up early all week. Didn't set an alarm. I was thinking I was going to wake up about 7:30. I woke up at 9 o'clock. Fine, obviously needed the rest, felt better for it. But that meant that if I wanted to get my long run done this morning and then something done on the bike this afternoon, I needed to get cracking. Long-time viewers of the channel will know that I've occasionally had toilet issues on the run, and I've got into routines now which prevent that. But that routine means if I'm running in the morning, I need to have breakfast and then leave it a couple of hours before I run for obvious reasons. I didn't have a couple of hours, so I'd had to just get up and get out. I could have probably had a little snack, but if I'm honest, I'm not nervous about needing the toilet, I'd rather not. So I got up and went for a run. I'd hoped to do an hour and a quarter or an hour and a half. I've done 45 minutes. I just felt absolutely empty and drained. I did have a little bit of supper last night. I had a little bowl of cereal late at night because I had in mind, oh, what if I wake up and don't have time for breakfast? But it just isn't enough. I needed something. I had a gel with me, but again, I didn't want to just tap into gels and just have loads of sugar and stuff. I just felt weak and empty, and I knew that I needed to get. In fact, did I know that I had that gel on me? I don't think I did. I might have had it if I don't know. Anyway, I needed to get back and just have some breakfast and put my feet up a little bit. So 45 minutes done still, 46 minutes in fact, 5 miles, real steady, nice run. It's hard to describe. I feel strong, but I feel weak. So going up the hills, I feel strong, but also weak. I don't know. My legs feel good, but my body feels tired. I don't know. Anyway, breakfast time, and I'm going to get out this afternoon on the TT bike, hopefully, if this wind calms down a little bit, so see you there. Oh, good afternoon. Just rolling through the Hardwick estate. Absolutely lovely. Pretty sure it's owned by Harry Palmer's family, but I'm not quite sure. I wanted to get on the TT bike, as I said earlier, but for many reasons, which I'm going to cover now. It's really windy. That's put me off a little bit, but not enough to stop me doing it. But there's been a dual carriageway near our house closed all day, which basically means all the roads nearby are absolutely chock-a-block. The roads that I wanted to use because they were flat, so it wouldn't have been sensible to try and ride a TT bike in busy traffic roads. So unfortunately, just out on the road bike, I'm going to be doing probably an hour and a quarter to an hour and a half. I'm feeling pretty tired, if I'm honest. It was a bit of a battle to get out, so I just need to get a little spin done. I couldn't tempt Liz out. I wanted her to, but she got, I wanted her to, but she's busy in the garden. So we'll catch up with her in a little while. During a ride, before a ride, we're always waiting for Richard, aren't we? You alright? How are we doing?
Oh. Fresh, isn't it?
Morning, Rich. Yes, it's freezing.
Freezing? Who's this here?
Why is it so cold? Oh, there's the captain. Right. Oh, he's not happy with you going on a different ride to the club ride. You can see them eyes. We've been riding on our own in Mallorca, haven't we? Oh dear. Anyway, so this morning, Sunday morning, we're going out with the Vela Bavarian crew, which is our local bike shop. They've got a race team as well, not too far away, so we tend to do a few rides with them when we can, don't we? Good little group. They've got a good little route plan today. It's going to be about 75, 85 miles, I don't even know, because we're sort of jumping on their route part way in and jumping out part way in. It gets a bit confusing, but I just need to do 4 hours and 22 minutes and then I'm done. All right, let's go. Matt, how comfortable do you feel about the size of your quads in present company?
Yeah, I'm happy with the size of my quads. It's all relative, isn't it?
You will be when we go up this hill to Crouch in a minute.
I just feel like a little bit small behind Luke. It's all left.
All right, coffee stop time. I've just had a vegan roll. Morning, Luke from Vela Bavarian.
Morning.
That is your surname, by the way.
I'm Telly.
So I just having an interview. You just on the conversation. It's fine.
Sorry, yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just signing autographs.
Talking about he's just got his Cat 3 license, aren't you?
No, I wasn't talking about it. You were. He's trying to set me up. Yeah.
Luke, a little while ago, I sent him a link to a race. It was a Cat 4 race, and he replied to me and he said, "I'll not be Cat 4 by then." And then last week, when he gets his Cat 3 license, he resent me that same message that he sent me like a month ago. You had a smiley face or something, didn't you? Well done, mate. Good to see you in Cat 3. I'll see you there very soon.
Good man.
In a Cat 3-4 race. Right, we're halfway around. We've got about 40 miles to go. Hills, wind. Let's do it.
It's windy in it. Yeah.
Let's go. Morning, Adam.
Hell, bird,
What was it like descending at 40 mile an hour next to a triathlete with aero bars on? Good fun.
Typical social ride in Derbyshire.
You entirely trusting and following my wheel?
Fine, absolutely. Safe, completely.
Good. Adam rides for PB Performance. Very good team. Check them out. Let's go. Okay, so ride done and dusted. 5 hours in the bank. I am so happy to finish that ride and so happy to put my feet up for a few days now because, man, I am tired. But that ride's actually pretty good. I didn't fade at the end. We had a few big digs during the ride as well, or big digs for me, so it was good to get out. I'm going to talk about training stats in a minute, but I'm just outside tracking Elizabeth down. Elizabeth, I did tell you that I was going to be doing this clip, and I've noticed that you've got fully changed for the occasion. Oh my god.
Well, you don't want to see me in my gardening scruff, do you? I haven't got fully changed anyway. I've been out like this.
Whatever. Anyway, how are you? Calm down, you're setting the horses off.
Yes, very well, thank you.
What have you been doing?
I've been to the garden centre this afternoon. So I love garden centres.
I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to come. I'm gutted.
No, I went with a couple of my friends, so it was nice to catch up with them, go in the cafe and have a look around the garden centre.
Good. Any training recently?
Yes.
What have you been doing then?
I went for a little run yesterday.
What? Why are they kicking off?
Because she's broody.
Oh dear.
I've just lifted her out of here.
What are that feeling?
What did you ask me for? Oh,
Training,
training. Sorry, yeah. So yeah, I went for a little run yesterday. I just did an hour on the bike in the garage today because I was really short for time. So.
You punished yourself because you were short for time. Can I ask what's going off, please?
She's fuming.
Yeah. So Liz, when chicken's broody, what does that mean?
It means that they just sit in the nest box all the time, but she's not actually sitting on any eggs or anything. We've not got a cockerel, so.
She thinks she's raising some babies.
Yeah, it's all to do with their body temperature, and it's not good.
My grandma tells Liz to put them under a bucket.
Yeah.
Or something. I'm not sure if that's against like animal cruelty rules or not, but anyway, we haven't done that. Anyway, so this morning's bike session, you said you punished yourself because you got up later than planned.
No, I'd not got up later than planned. I got up on time, but then I started just pottering around doing jobs and things. I wanted to do like a good hour and a half, if not a bit longer, just more of like a zone 2, like more of an endurance ride really. And that didn't happen. I then had literally 1 hour only before I had to be getting ready to go out.
So you punished yourself by doing what?
Just going uphill for the whole hour.
Riding up the Alpe d'Huez for an hour. Brilliant. Yeah. Low cadence.
Yeah, so I just did some low cadence, so it sort of worked the legs, and then if ever there was a flatter bit, I did like really high cadence just to like spin the legs out. So yeah,
well done.
That was good.
Awesome. We do also need to tell people that I painted all those like soffits and fascias, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
Oh no, somebody came and did that for us. Thank you very much. That looks mint. I also have been really busy doing these planters. Look at these.
Have you?
Yeah, it took me absolutely ages. Liz's dad very kindly made these for Liz, and he'd be fuming if I try and took the credit for that. So thank you, Paul, for doing that.
Yeah, he's not finished. He's got some more jobs to do. This is just a temporary measure because the chickens will eat all my plants. So I am doing a more permanent sort of security around it, but this is just a temporary to keep them away because they already started having a peck on the one that they could reach into.
I know.
So.
And just talk us through what flowers you bought and why.
I've not got a clue. All I know is they're just different colours. Don't ask me what they are, I don't know.
Yeah, well, it looks lovely with the fence around it, so I look forward to you training the chickens to not eat the flowers. Is that a sufficient life update, do we think? Not really got much else going off, have we?
No, just You've been getting packed, ready for going away?
Yeah, so I have. So I'm going
I've
to
been
Mallorca next
crying,
week.
so I'm not going.
I know, shit, look, I'm lucky Liz. I have just noticed when I went upstairs before I did this clip that I've been starting to pack, but I've been using the washing basket to pack, and I put loads of nutrition and stuff in it. And you warned me yesterday that you'd need the basket today, didn't you? And I've just been upstairs, the basket isn't there, and all the nutrition is tipped on my side of the bed. Thank you very much for your patience, Liz.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and sort that out. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the training for this week and then end the video.
See you next week.
See you.